Hello students, welcome to Math 112 and Math 15 for this semester. Let's go over the syllabus and get you started in the class. Share my screen. Okay, so this is Math 112.5, Elementary Statistics with Lab, Spring 2022. It's a 15-week course. Starts the 31st of January. Professor Jason Holtman. It's going to be all online. It's asynchronous. There are no live meetings outside of meeting with me and the embedded tutor. CRN number is 2904442 and 29058. So there are assignments in both courses, so make sure that you're aware there's a weekly assignment in the Math 5 component. Instructor is me. That's my phone number. Please text only. Email is jholtman@cerritos.edu. Office hour is Wednesday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. or by appointment in virtual office on Canvas. So there are links on Tech Connect Zoom for this meeting in the Math 112 Canvas page. Textbook is Introductory Statistics. However, this is a free download. Okay, you do not need to purchase the book. You will need to purchase access to the homework, but not the book. Lecture for this course will be embedded into the course within each Canvas module. However, all lectures are also posted on my YouTube channel under the Math 12 playlist there's the URL. When viewing the lectures, I highly recommend copying all the examples I cover into a notebook as you follow along. Active learning versus passive learning. So just don't watch the screen. Pause the videos and write down the examples as we go along. Okay, to give you the greatest chance of retaining the information. And there are guided notes as well for each of the lessons. Okay, in each of the videos. Required materials, you should be prepared to take notes at each class session and should bring the downloadable guided notes for each session with you, found in the file section of the course on Canvas. This course utilizes the online subscription service Lumen OHM. They're also going to be found in the modules themselves. Okay. Lumen OHM for the homework assignments, and it's embedded into and accessed through Canvas. Anyone not subscribed to Lumen OHM in the first 2 weeks of class will be dropped from the course. The text we'll be following is, we already talked about that, which is a free PDF. There's a link there, but if you want to purchase a bound text, you can do so through Amazon. However, a graphing calculator with statistics functions or a subscription to StatCrunch is required. So, so make sure that you're aware of that. Okay, course. So you need either a calculator or StatCrunch. Okay. And the calculator needs to have statistics functions. Okay, not just a regular calculator. It needs to be a statistics-oriented calculator. I recommend the TI-83 or 84. Okay, if you don't want to purchase the calculator, the subscription to StatCrunch is pretty cheap. It's I think it's around 20 bucks. This course provides an introduction course description. This course provides an introduction to the descriptive and inferential statistics. Topics included are mean, standard deviation, variance, probability, random variables, binomial probability distribution, normal probability distribution, the central limit theorem, hypothesis testing, confidence intervals, t-distribution, chi-square distribution, f-distribution, linear regression, and linear correlation. The course is a beginning statistics course designed for all majors. After completing Math 112, the student should be able to compute, identify, and interpret basic statistics and understand the distinction between a statistic and a parameter, measures of center, variation, and position. Construct and interpret confidence intervals for appropriate population parameters. Determine the validity of statement using hypothesis testing, and use technology to calculate statistics, explore, analyze distributions, and or simulate an experiment. So you'll also be required to know probability. The Math 5 support lab, Math 112.5 will be taught as one continuous course, so it's required that you remain enrolled in both courses. If you drop one, you'll need to drop the other. Math 5 is designed to provide additional support to students taking Math 12 by providing just-in-time remediation through one of the weekly embedded tutoring sessions. This support may include topics covered in beginning or intermediate algebra course, study skills, reading and writing skills, and activities in deepening the conceptual understanding and application of statistics content. Math 5 will have a weekly worksheet assignment that you will need to complete and is designed to be done with the embedded tutor, but can be completed on your own. And we do have an embedded tutor in this class. So make sure that you're aware of that. Okay, and the Math 5 is just in that other Canvas course shell, and there's a weekly assignment in that Math 5 Canvas course. You can do that with the embedded tutor, or you can do it on your own. Okay. Grades will be determined by earning points. 90 to 100% of the total points is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 77 to 90 is a C. If you go below 70% of the points, you will not pass the class. Exams, there will be 4 exams and a comprehensive final. All exams will be given within time limits. You usually have 2 to 3 hours. You may start the exam during the week of the due date, but keep in mind, once you start the exam, you only have a set amount of time, generally 2 to 3 hours, to complete the exam. Any methods used outside of those performed in the course will constitute it as academic dishonesty. There are no makeups for exams except in medical emergencies. Partial credit will be given for work submitted and uploaded as a single document. Project for Chapter 12, there will be a worksheet for Chapter 12 totaling 50 points. Please keep close attention on the project due date. It's usually at the end of the class. There will be no late submission for Chapter 12 project allowed. Homework will be assigned daily in Canvas via Lumen OHM. Homework will be completed and graded online. The online homework will count for 15% of your final course grade. Becoming proficient in mathematics requires practice, and more practice. Keep a close eye on the homework due dates. You are to keep current on the homework as no late work will be accepted. However, if an emergency arises, a late pass may be attained through the Lumen OHM program. The 3 categories of homework, exams, and final exam will be weighted as follows: 15% for homework, exam 60%, and final exam is 25%. Academic honesty policy: students are expected to display the utmost integrity. No other electronic devices other than your computer and calculator may be used during the exams. You may not collaborate with any other students on the exam. If a question arises during an assessment, contact the instructor. There's absolutely no tolerance for cheating in this class. Any student caught cheating or assisting another student in the act of cheating will receive a 0 on the assignment or test and may be subject to failing the course and being referred to the dean for disciplinary procedures. It is suggested that you work out all exam problems using pencil and paper, and keep this work until the course is successfully completed. All work you submit must be your own. At any point in the semester, you may be asked to meet with the instructor via Zoom to justify your solution process, to select problems, and or discuss composite view demonstrate on your work. You must set aside this time to meet within 1 week of notification from your instructor. If you are unable to properly justify your submitted work, you will forfeit credit on the corresponding exam. Failure to attend requested meetings will result in a 0 score on the corresponding exam. Exams that are not properly justified are considered violations of academic honesty and will be treated in the same penalties as outlined here. Makeups. There are no makeups for exams. Homework is due on the due dates. For exams, if an unforeseen problem occurs, students must talk to the instructor before the exam to see if possible solution can be found. Attendance. Math is a unique subject that is difficult to catch up once you've fallen behind. Attendance will be based on your activity each week in the course through submission of weekly homework assignments and discussion boards. So if I don't see you or you've gone inactive for a couple weeks, that's going to be a problem. Disabled Students Program Services. Cerritos College is committed to equitable access to education opportunities. Students with disabilities who may need to accommodate an accommodation to fully participate in the class should contact SAS. I look forward to working together with you and SAS. Student conduct. The Department of Math, Science, Engineering, Math students, all students will conduct themselves as mature citizens with the campus community and in manner congruent with themselves as mature citizens of the campus community and in manner congruent with university policies and regulations. Inappropriate conduct is subject to disciplinary procedures as detailed in the Cerritos College General Category or scheduled classes. Refer to student standards of conduct. Likewise, the statement of student rights and responsibilities, academic dishonesty, student grievance, and grade grievance procedures can be found in the same documents or online at this URL. It is the student's responsibility to be familiar with these topics and the student standards of conduct. Student responsibilities. This course requires your full attention during class time. Class time is just going to be asynchronous in this case. It is your job to learn the material. Part of this job will require you to participate in class, submit assignments on time, seek the appropriate help as soon as you encounter difficulties, and ask relevant questions when you do not understand the material. Expect to spend 8 to 10 hours per week in homework and study time for this class. Okay, how do I get help in the course? Virtual office hours on Wednesdays, 12 to 10. Okay. 12 to 1 in my virtual office on Zoom through Technic Zoom. Get free tutoring help through the Success Center. The Success Center provides walk-in for students and faculty and trained tutors. It is located online in the tutoring center. There's a URL to a link to the web page. My personal hours in there, I have personal hours in the Math Success Center, and they're Monday 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Form study groups. And the other is that we do have an embedded tutor in this course, which I'll talk about in a second. The Math 112 schedule, this is, I should be updated to spring. I don't know why it didn't get updated. I should say spring 2022. I'll update that. But all the dates are correct. These are spring dates. Okay, and the final exam is Thursday, May 19th. Okay, so let me stop that for a second. Let me go in here and share my screen real quick. A couple of things. So let's share the screen here. Okay, so hopefully I'm sharing my screen at this point. Okay, so I'm going to log into Canvas here. I'll give you a basic rundown of the course. So as we go into Canvas, okay, you'll see that Math 112 and Math 5. Let me talk about Math 5 first. Okay, Math 5, again, you will have weekly assignments here. So you're going to download the weekly assignment. Okay, you'll have a weekly worksheet that you'll download, and then you'll upload this when you're done. So you'll take a picture of it or scan it, and then you'll upload the PDF, okay, as a single document or PDF, okay, and then you'll upload that. So those are your weekly assignments in there. Let's go back to Math 112. So in Math 112, okay, we have the embedded tutoring schedule already. So Lindsay Guerrero is going to be our tutor, and these are the times that she's available to tutor: 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., 7 p.m. on Monday, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 to 9:30, Thursday, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So she's available to tutor. I'm available Monday 1 to 6 and Wednesday 12 to 6. Okay, so I already, if you go to Tech Connect Zoom here, I already have my my office hours up there as well. So if you go to announcements, there's the embedded tutoring link for her. Okay, you can also go to the module, and I believe that I put this in the module link where it says embedded tutoring schedule. So I would highly encourage you to read through all of the course information. Okay, this is there for you so that you understand what we're doing in the class. Make sure that you get on Pronto. That's how I'm going to primarily communicate with the class. We just went over the course syllabus, know how to contact me, embedded tutoring schedule. Okay, there's Lindsay's, it should say Lindsay there. I'll update that. Okay, there's Lindsay's schedule as well. Okay, and the textbook, late passes, we'll discuss the late passes. Late passes are available. I think you have 10 of them available to you through the homework. Now, we will have weekly discussions, meet and greet discussions. So this is a thread that you'll be working on. You need to post to the thread first, and then you'll see the responses of your classmates. Okay, so weekly discussions, and then you'll click on the PDFs here, and these are guided notes for you. Okay, so I would highly encourage you to print these off or download them, and then if you have a tablet PC, you can write directly on these with the tablet, or print them off and then work through them as you go, and maybe create a little folder as well. Okay, the guided notes are there to guide you through the video lesson. So you have the guided notes there, and then you'll click on the video lecture. Okay, and there's a video lecture of me when I had a little less hair on my head and a little more on my face. Okay, so you'll watch through the video lecture, filling out your guided notes. Okay, and then when you go to do the homework, there's an intro to my open math, okay, or Lumen OHM. Okay, and then you won't see this yet. It'll ask you to sign up, okay, and then pay a nominal fee. It's pretty cheap for access. So you'll access all of that through here. Okay, and you'll have your weekly assignments. I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay, I look forward to having you in the class. Feel free to start working through Unit 1 and Module 1. Okay, each of the modules are due on Sunday night. So you see that these are all due on February 6th. Okay, as you work through Module 1. There are 2 video lessons, 1-1 to 1-2 and 1-3 to 1-4. And then you have your homework assignments as well. Okay, you have a meet and greet discussion, but you also have a Module 1 discussion board for the week as well. So just in the beginning, we have two discussions. Okay, I will see you in the class. Feel free to email me or pronto me any questions that you have. Thanks.